Sea of Thieves put out a brand new news update. It is their last for the year, and as is tradition around here, we give you our raw, uncut, unfiltered, unadulterated opinion, slightly edited just to get rid of some of the ums and, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is our raw opinion. This is a big update. It is 9 minutes and 53 seconds. I'm sure they're going to get into some awesome things. Let's dive in and see what they've got in store.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sea of Thieves News. We've got a sack full of festive goodies to unwrap, including news on updates for bringing to the features we introduced with Season 8.
Sack full.
So warm your hands by the
Don't
fire
laugh, chat.
and grab a mulled grog. Let's get to it, shall we?
Sorry. See? Unedited.
We're kicking off the Festival of Giving with a special festive live stream. On the 16th of December, join us as we celebrate the
my
season.
sleep
Look
schedule.
back on
Hopefully this isn't the
2022
orb.
And switch on the
But
Festival
hopefully
of
it
Giving
is, because I got some really dope
decorations
stuff
in-game.
that I didn't have.
There
But
may
also I
be
didn't
one
sleep.
or two
But
other
also,
surprises in
I
store.
hope the orb
So
comes
make
back.
sure to join us on twitch.tv/Sea of Thieves on December the 16th. And that's just the beginning of the Festival of Giving celebrations. We're also running Twitch drops from the 19th of December to the 2nd of January, where you can unlock cosmetics from the Frozen Horizon clothing
This is
and
anybody
accessories
drops,
set.
by the way.
Head
They
on
they
over
already
to
said that, so that's pretty cool.
/Twitch drops for
We're
more
gonna do
information on what
drop streams
cosmetics
during
are
that time.
available
So if you
and
want to
how
check them
get
out,
involved.
come to
From the 23rd to the
twitch.tv/SneakyBeagle.
26th of December, we'll be running the Gifts and Glory event in-game. Any gold, allegiance, renown, or reputation you earn during this time will be boosted. So make the most of this special time and reap the
Double
rewards
allegiance.
of your
That's going to be
voyage.
nice.
All players who log in during this time will also receive a special Gilded Voyage. And Grogmanay
Whoa.
returns for another
Yeah, baby.
year. From the 30th of December to the 2nd of January, players can take part in grog-fueled challenges.
The
to earn
Grogmanay.
the
We're going to get our
Grogmanay
third
event
tick
flag,
mark.
the Bildrat Celebration Firework, and the Grogmanay Annual Tankard. Our new Christmas song, Captains of Adventure on Yule Tides, is now available on your favourite music streaming services. It's the perfect piratey seasonal number, complete with the sort of jingling bells necessary to liven up your festive shindig.
Nice.
And to tickle your ear holes even further, Sleigh Bell Selects, a collection of 3 seasonal variants of in-game shanties,
Excuse me?
will be sliding its way onto streaming services on the 16th
Excuse
of
me, you're
December.
tickling my...
There's new Christmas-themed merch in the Rare store, too.
What?
There's both classic
Hello,
and
excuse
brand
me,
new
you're
designs,
tickling
including
my...
festive sweatshirts,
What?
the trading company's flag collection, and a selection of Christmas cards, sacks, and stockings. And over in the Pirate Emporium, we've got a whole range of items that are perfect for the high flyers of the Sea of Thieves. With the Soaring Oracle ship set, you'll feel the wind beneath your wings on your adventures.
Yo!
Unfurl the sails
Outlet!
and catch the air like a bird in flight. to
Outlet
sail
and Sea of
safely under
Thieves,
the
bro!
watchful eyes of your protector.
Are you
Cars
kidding
from
me?
bleached driftwood.
He's gotta be losing
The
his
muted
damn
colours of this
mind.
ship are perfect for pirates who prefer things of a more understated, refined nature.
Let's
The design
go!
of the Soaring Oracle's weapons echoes the elegance and restrained ferocity of
I'm
the
so
feathered
happy for
predators of
him,
the night
dude.
that
It's not an owl
inspire
pet,
them.
but this has
And
gotta
with
be.
the Soaring Oracle costume, you can rise gracefully above your worries and find moments of tranquility.
This has gotta
in
be for
melodic
Owlette, dude.
meditation. Some pirates think the cost of seeing the future is never seeing the present, though others remember to take off the blindfold. And there's also the Rare Goods Trinket Bundle, so you can decorate your ship with figurines inspired by outlandish stories
Dude.
from distant places. The Boreal Aurora ship set makes its return after
That
its
looked like
debut
Wolf
in
Link,
the
man.
Season
I'm gonna have to
5
put that on
Wonder Pass.
Navi.
Who could have imagined the Aurora Borealis at this time of day in this part of the sea, localized entirely within this ship set? Wonders never cease. And there's also the Nautical
That's
Dance
funny.
Emote Bundle. Borrowing from some unexpected sources, these dances let you continue sailing even when you're on land. You can also grab the Tree Decorator emote for free and have your very own star to light up the dark. If only you could find a tree to perch it on. And as we've reached that special time of year, it's only right that some of our festive favourites return to the Pirate Emporium. The Festival of Giving weapon
So
set
good.
and pet costumes are available once again.
Those
And
weapons
you'll be able to send
are
a shiver down
fire.
the spines of pirates throughout the sea with the Bone Chiller costume. We're also running a special Pirate Emporium holiday sale. From the 23rd of December to the 3rd of January, you can get your hands on a range of heavily discounted items. So pop on in and see what's on offer. In case you missed it, the Rogue's Legacy Adventure is live now and will be available until December 22nd. Work with your crew to complete this treasure hunt set by Captain Briggsy and uncover fragments of the past. And if you manage to do just that, you'll earn Tasha's enchanted compass.
I think this is the adventure
And
that's
now,
going on right
we're
now.
gonna catch
I haven't
up
done
with
it yet.
senior
I plan on
designer
it.
George
I missed
Orton as he
the
takes us
Stitcher
through
Gym
the
one, and I'm
updates
kind of bummed.
and quality of life changes that are coming to the PvP features we introduced with Season 8.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is what we want. This is what we want.
So Season 8 has launched. We're incredibly happy with how it's launched, and we're loving watching stories of players.
This was the guy who had
PvP
most to
on
say
demand.
during the
But with the
news
amount of players
Season
we're seeing
8.
go through this flow, there are a couple of things we noticed that could be tweaked to further improve the experience for
I love
all
how
crews
fast
of
they're
all
tweaking
sizes and
this.
skill levels. Players have been using blunderbombs quite a lot as part of the PvP flow that we introduced in Season 8, but we noticed they're being used a little bit too much. So we
That's a good way to say it.
limit the amount that players can find. So we fixed a couple of exploits within some of the tall tales that were giving away too many blunderbombs. We've very slightly reduced the amount of blunderbombs that players will find around the world, and we've also slightly reduced the amount of blunderbombs that you get.
I like that
in
they're saying
a
slightly, because it
tactical
didn't need a
captaincy
huge nerf,
restock
to be
of your
honest with
ship.
you.
And then the other direction that we approach blunderbombs from is that they are a little bit more effective than we perhaps wanted them to be, especially now that we're seeing them used in such high numbers. So we've slightly adjusted the balance to sort of bring them more in line with their thrown versions. So the area of effect of a blunderbomb fired out of a cannon, that was 10 meters, which is massive, versus the thrown version, which only has an area of effect of 5 meters. We've now addressed that, and they're both the same. So
Let's
whether it's fired or
go!
thrown, it will now have an area of
Really
effect
good
of
change.
5 meters. And we have also dramatically reduced the vertical
So it'll still do
impulse
half
that we apply
damage,
to a player
I
when they're
think,
hit
if it's
by
a direct hit.
blunderbomb, which keeps the blunderbomb useful, but also reduces the likelihood of entire crews being popcorned off their ship. So with crews engaging in constant battles across the Sea of Thieves at the moment, resources are obviously in high demand. If you're going to win a battle, it stands to reason that you'll need plenty of cannonballs and plenty of wood. We want to make sure that players have more than enough resources to enjoy battles and to kind of reduce the amount of time that players feel they have to spend restocking their ships between battles. We've approached this from a number of directions. The first one is that sunk ships will now jettison their wood, food, and cannonball barrels. So once a ship is fully sunk,
Oh, shit! Whoa, let's go! Yo! Okay.
those barrels will float up to the surface. They'll still contain all of the resources that crew was keeping in them previously.
Bro, that's
and
huge.
And they're there for either that crew to rescue a couple of supplies before they get taken away, or for the victorious crew to kind of snatch those barrels up, restock themselves before diving into the fight and getting away again. It basically helps kind of streamline the whole process, and also eliminates the need for crews to sort of spawn
Oh my
camp each
God,
other
it's so
whilst they're
good,
siphoning
dude.
off resources. We've also
You can
looked
sink them as
at
fast as
the
possible
level
now.
of
You don't have to grab a
resources that
bucket, try to
ships
grab some
start
subs,
with,
dude.
both at the start of a session and once they're sunk and respawned. All ships will now have considerably more cannonballs and a larger supply of wood ready for the fight. And we've also added coconuts to all crews.
Coconuts,
food
bro!
barrels, so that you've got
The
a
W's
higher
keep
value,
coming.
Health resource there if you do take any
There's so
damage
much
during
here.
the battle.
I'm gonna have to
Also,
do a
when
video
ship
just on
that's
this.
Representing either of our new factions sinks, they will now respawn at an outpost rather than at one of our islands. This was done with a view to making it much easier to restock your ship.
How?
Obviously, outposts have a ton of barrels.
How are they just having the WWWs?
And it also makes it much easier for crews to re-raise any lost emissary flags and sort of get back into the flow of the session much quicker. In addition, we've also seen a few players come across an exploit, or using this exploit, that you can engage in a battle whilst near areas of Red Sea and kind of lure enemy crews into an unfair trap. This is particularly prevalent around the Shores of Gold. We've now fixed the exploit with the Red Sea around the Shores of Gold, so that you won't be able to get into a battle there. No crew can invade you there. You can't invade another crew there, which means that battles will now take place in purely fair arenas. Done it. So that hole
now
has
you
been
can't.
plugged. Stop it.
Stop it!
We've made a ton of these changes.
You
We're
hear
really
me?
pleased with these
Stop
changes.
it!
We hope they lead to a much fairer experience for players when they release later this month. It's certainly not the end of us looking at the experience. We'll be constantly evaluating what goes on as
Oh
these
my
changes
God.
land.
Okay, this, hold on. Let me just say something. This is a huge difference from the way they approached Arena.
Making more changes to keep the experience fun for everyone going forwards.
W update. What a good Sea of Thieves news. Okay, let's briefly talk about what we just saw there. Okay, so in my opinion, this is a huge balancing update. I love everything they said there. Okay, you're gonna have more cannonballs. You're gonna have more coconuts. You're gonna have coconuts now. You're gonna have more wood on the boat. So literally, what that means is you can probably, depending on what that looks like, dive naked without buying a bunch of subs. You can go around the outpost one time, dive, and then you can get into a battle. If you win your first battle, all of the supplies are gonna float to the surface. You can just keep diving over and over again. And the fact that if you lose, if you sink, now it's even less of a punishment, because it wasn't even a punishment after season 8. You could just sink, respawn, resup, new server. Now you don't even have to get a new server. You literally just spawn at an outpost, re-raise, dive again. Okay? You go again. That's it. It's so good. These changes, they are listening to community feedback in a very quick way, and I feel like faster than they have done in the past, right? If you look at Arena, the reason Arena failed was because attention stopped being paid to it, and they were no longer advancing that. That is clearly not the case with this PvP mode, because it is integrated one-in-one with the main game. Okay, so that is huge. Okay, this is going to make it feel less tedious, and the less tedious you can make this mode feel, and hopefully they address matchmaking in a very real way soon, because I know that's a lot of people's frustration with this season. But my goodness, like, exciting to see this kind of update come from Sea of Thieves this quickly, and that has got to be probably my top 3 favorite Sea of Thieves news updates, obviously behind the STOOL update. We all know that was just incredible. But anyway, until the next one, as always, stay sneaky, my friends.